Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by this fella in the black hoodie next to me. No dirt on his shoulders. The one, the only, the man you call Derek. What's good, D?
Yo.
We're going to talk a little AEW Dynamite tonight. We got some preview and predictions going down for AEW Dynasty. We want to hear yours as well. If you're looking for a review show, there will be no solo review show. Schedules, times are hard. Schedules have changed. But we're going to do one on Clash. So me and Sean will have an AEW Dynasty review. So make sure you tune in for that as we give our full thoughts on the show. We'll be watching on that Triller TV, one of the places that you can get the pay-per-view. And it'll be in many other places as well. And we got a lot to get into when it comes to tonight. So
Triller,
most definitely enjoy. We got some people in the chat, man. Big shout out to Clown. What's good? He says, evening, everyone. Matty Lowe says, hello. Good evening, everyone. Hope you had a good Wednesday. Tonight, another good AEW. Terrell, I have Swerve winning at Dynasty. Then we get Swerve and Hangman at All In. And then MJF versus Swerve at Forbidden Door. Ooh. Sounds good. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
We'll see what the cards are dealt.
Yeah, we're going to have to do the old wait and see. The old... Yo, what's good, E? Eric Douglas in the house. How dare Moxley? I agree. Terrell says also, Kyra Derek salute. Congrats to Carmelo Anthony getting into the Basketball Hall of Fame. First ballot, Mello, man. Derek, you used to have his jersey, didn't you, back in the day?
Yeah, I had his
the Syracuse, right?
I had the Syracuse jersey.
The Cuse.
Only man who did 1,000 jab steps.
Yo, chill, man. He was trying to line it up.
Bucket.
Mox DDT not cool. Mox fears Willow. XG Dub, yo, good Dynamite. What's good, bro? Thank you for telling people to refresh. Deanna said, love the Wardlow sign. Hopefully Wardlow's getting better, man. I haven't heard if he's back from that injury or what.
I was just getting ready to ask, is he still
injured? Yeah, I think so. I haven't heard that he's ready to return yet. John L, what's up, brother? Rob in the house, what's good? My guy, Elite Easy E. What is good, E?
Yo.
All good, man. Make sure you check out E, man. He's streaming sometimes on Twitch these days. Check him out, especially if he's got that Batman up. Go bother that, man. Go check out what he's doing. Renegade L2K, my guy James from the Pro Wrestling Shoot. Yeah, we saw that response. We're not even going to address that. When's AEW going to start using torpedo bats as a weapon? Yo, chill with that, bro. Chill. There was no cheating going on. They didn't cheat, bro. They've never cheated with anything.
Nah, bro.
Nah, that was a mistake.
Nah, bro.
He thought he had dirt on his hand.
Nah, bro.
My boy Panay thought he had dirt. Little pine tar. What I do. Darby should be the only one to dethrone Moxley. I don't know if you want to wait that long. Eric, you definitely can't wait that long.
Nah, that is, I don't disagree with that, but that is a very long time.
Way too long, bro. You can't do it. Darby doesn't need the title. He needs to beat Moxley.
Yeah.
That's all it is to me. Willow hit Mox into the table first. Mox did the paradigm shift on her after the match. Quills, what's good, man? Conrad, Derek, and chat. Your boy Sir Quills is back again to enjoy my two favorite bros, Brother Conrad and Brother Derek, for yet another dope AEW Dynamite review. Hashtag EPW. Hashtag Trash Dookie. Hashtag Doodoo Butter. Hashtag Doodoo Kitchen. All right. Kevin Knight is so good. That is a fact, Matt.
Sawdust in the doodoo.
Yeah, we're gonna get this guy out of here. Childish. Help Jay White is going. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what's happening with that, Deanna. We're gonna talk about that in the opening here. Dozed off during the main event, couldn't focus on Dynamite, tornado sirens, and power around us going out. Glad it wasn't us, but it's heading y'all way, man. Prayers up, Jocelyn. Hopefully everyone stays safe from the tornado, man.
Tornadoes?
Yeah. Well, she's out in the Midwest. So.
No, I know that, but I didn't know there was we were on the watch for that.
You never know. She said it's coming towards this way, northeast. So
I believe it.
Be careful. I never thought Mello would have been the first to Vibe inducted from 03. I thought Wade or Bosch would have been one.
Nah, Mello deserved that. Mello was. Can we all agree? Can we all agree that Mello is the only one who does not have a title who deserves a title?
What team deserved a title, Derek?
The Knicks.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
They weren't beating that one back then.
Nah,
Them teams
bro.
were too stacked, bro.
Come on, bro.
Them teams were too stacked.
Nah, Mello was cooking.
He was doing all right, but
He was cooking, bro.
He took that money, bro. You know what happens when you go to the Knicks, man. B-Boy says, let's go Yankees. Was good, Jay. T-Ferg, what's good? Decent go-home show. AEW isn't known for their build-up to pay-per-views, but they normally deliver on the actual pay-per-view. I thought they did good tonight. Yeah. I don't have issues with it. Not their worst, trust me. Eddie should get the title. Eddie who? Kingston? I don't know if he's ready to come back. The ball signs were thick, but Ricochet was on his honeymoon. Got to stop hating on the Baldies, bro. It's a privilege. R.I.P. to Batman, Val Kilmer, the only Val we acknowledge.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. I was like, huh?
He was a good Bruce Wayne, I always thought.
He was. He was a very good Bruce Wayne. It wasn't not so much for Batman, but very good.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm just saying.
He had Nicole Kidman, man.
He did. The man was good in what was that? What was that movie with
Top
Tom
Gun?
Cruise? Yeah, Top Gun.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, legend, bro. Legend. Is Darby really climbing Mount Everest? Where is he? Yeah, he's really climbing Mount Everest, bro. He ain't playing. Delayed Grass, what's good, brother? Appreciate you. It'll be near me soonish. Ooh. Be safe, people. R.I.P. Val Kilmer, Top Gun, Tombstone, and greatest Batman of all time, Terrell says.
Relax there, Terrell.
Mello deserved a title.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
R.I.P. Val Kilmer, underrated Batman. There we go. I can agree with that. I think he gets a lot of
I definitely think he gets a lot of slack for that, but
George Clooney was George Clooney was Batman. Past the prime a little, but George Clooney is like that dude, though.
He is, but
man's had Stacy Keibler, man.
Yeah.
RP Val Kilmer and Mad Mardigan. Best Batman is Kevin.
Yes.
Let's see here. Sign in with Knicks and Jets equal I'm old. Pad the pension and get a TV job. Shout out to E. At least he's in the New York market. He could talk like that. Let's run down the news here first. Miro, aka Rusev. I like how people are calling him that name again. He has allegedly re-signed with the WWE. They thought they saw him out there, Derek.
And he will be doing nothing.
You think so? Some people think he might be the best one out of all the guys to go back. Like, they think that he has the potential to be world champ. To me, with him and Malachi, it's now or never, bro. You either do it or you don't.
And it's going to be never.
You think so? No?
Yes. It's going to be never.
At least Cody's got some people to face if he's going to move on.
I guess, but
we'll see what happens here, man. But you know what? I'll say this. Good for him. I hope he's happy over there. And yeah, hopefully you keep that same energy if you didn't want to, you know what I mean, lose and stuff. I don't know what's true and what's not for it, but put him with Lana and just keep it moving. That's what I say.
Yeah, I guess.
What's the best character work for him? I don't think anyone's going to say the video game.
No. I guess Rusev. Miro wasn't bad though.
I like Miro with the my hot flexible wife, and you know, why are you punishing me? That was a good character.
Yeah, the whole God scenario thing.
Yeah,
with Miro was good. I honestly, you know what? I take that back. I think that was better than Rusev. I think it just wasn't.
Rusev Day could have been the biggest, I think, though.
Well, yeah, Rusev Day was. I think Rusev Day was the biggest, but I personally like the why is God punishing me?
I personally think he's actually very charismatic and funny, and people don't give him enough credit.
Also second that.
Val Kilmer, Batman, Swerve, Robin. Flip the coin. Rusev is back. He won't be world champ, but he'll have a decent mid-card run. I think so, too. I think at minimal, he should have that.
Yes.
But once again, I thought Andrade would have at least a mid-card run, but womp womp. At least thus far.
Yeah.
George was Bruce in real life. But, yeah. He was another one. Good Bruce Wayne. But even Daniel Day-Lewis couldn't fix the Batman and Robin script. I don't think anyone could, bro.
No.
At that point, that's why they had to scrap it, then go dark, and then people fell in love with it again.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to shelve it for a little bit. They could send Rusev to TNA to reunite with Aiden English. What? Aiden English ain't coming off that commentary desk. My boy Matt living it up over there. Let's see. What else do we have here? We do have a Resurgence show announced for May 9th in Ontario, California. At the Toyota Arena. You can go there. Mercedes Moné will face the winner at Windy City Riot. It is going to be Mina Shirakawa versus Azumi. I was going to mess with y'all and say AZM. Azumi. That should be a fine and dandy match. Also, don't forget, we got the Ace on the final run here in the USA. So if you guys are huge Tanahashi fans and you're in the area, I say try to go to the show. Yeah. Friday, April 11th, Chicago, Illinois, Wintrust Arena, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
60652.
What?
Take a bite out of cry.
Yo. Get this man out of here, y'all. Did this man really just reference Scruff McGruff?
Chicago, Illinois.
818. Was it
60652? I think. Hello.
No. See, you about to get in trouble. I think it was Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois. 818. Something like that.
Hold on.
Yo, what's good, Jesse? Pro Wrestler Shoot in the house. Appreciate you, fam. Nah, bro. He put 818 in though too. Let me see.
818.
Yeah, you might have been watching them 82 joints. Am I bugging?
Yeah. No.
Did he have one too?
I think he did have one for that.
See, we were both right.
Yeah,
that's right. Scruff McGruff. Yes. Delayed Grass says Mina signed with AEW, so I expect Mercedes versus Mina. Could happen. I'll take Izumi too, though. Like, women's wrestling's on fire right now, bro. All right. I told you about AEW, but I'm telling you this. Women's wrestling is it right now. Make sure you are checking it out. Rusev's best work was on Up, Up, Down, Down. He's a charismatic person, though. Like, he's fun. Does he still do his Twitch streams? I don't even know. Original Batman 5 after Clooney was going to be Batman against Harley Quinn. I'm going to have to watch some of those theory ones, man. I always want to know what would have happened if Keaton would have stayed with the franchise. I watched the thing on that.
Oh, man, if Keaton, I think if Michael Keaton would have stayed with the franchise, it would have been a similar situation like Wesley Snipes playing Blade.
Chill, bro.
I definitely think it would have been.
You know who was in that movie? I should have been Thor. Don't forget, ROH Supercard of Honor is happening Friday, May 2nd in Atlantic City. Tickets are already on sale. It just went on sale a couple days ago. It's going to be at the Boardwalk Hall, rohtix.com if interested. That's it for the news. We're going to get into the other new stuff, but it'll be embedded within this AEW Dynamite review. You guys know what it is, man. Best place to get your Dynamite review. Follow us on all social medias at EPW Show. We greatly appreciate it. We do have a Discord. The Discord, I'm not going to lie, it's growing, man. My boy Matty Lopez is in there. He's dropping news. We're having discussions. Some of the stuff that I'm not going to bring up on here, sometimes you might get my comments on, maybe something about DJ Vlad, something about all that mess that's been going on throughout the week. We're not going to talk about that tonight, though, because I don't care about nothing that's going on with that. Truly, I don't get it, bro. I'm going to stay out of it because I know I'll start getting mad if I start talking about it.
Yeah, no point.
But much appreciated, man. Let's see here. We got some comments down here. No, he hasn't done Twitch in years. AEW lost Miro and signed Kevin Knight. Upgrade complete. I heard Bret Hart is no fan of AEW. I took it as Bret Hart hates everything and everyone, so I'm okay with it. Like I'm like, oh, he's keeping that. The energy's the same.
When was the last time you heard Bret Hart being a fan of anybody?
Yeah. Homeboy don't like none of that. Let me see here. We got Rusev, man. I hope he doesn't come back as Rusev. I think it is, bro. They own the copyright to it at least. Struck by lightning, son. All right. I don't know why they put Triple H in that movie. I don't know why half the people were in there. 2003, Ryan Reynolds, Jessica Alba, get the F out of here. They wanted to fail so they could blame wrestling. AEW pay-per-view week. Yeah, but I don't listen. I think they ain't paying Bret to say that, bro. Bret would have said something. Yeah, but they didn't take care of this.
Right.
They didn't take care of that. You know, you could have treated me a little bit better after Montreal. He would have went in, bro. All right. Yeah. Let's get into this. We got a lot to talk about. So we open up and hear that Jay White's been attacked by the Death Riders, Derek. Ass whipping. Jay White has an injury, it sounds like, according to Fightful Select. And so he is forced out of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. The injury is legitimate, and he's expected to undergo surgery. So I hope he didn't get hurt in that match with Kevin Knight, possibly, or if this is something that he had before, and he's like, let me just take care of this now before it gets worse. But prayers up to Jay White, man. Hopefully he heals up here. But, whew.
Yeah.
Hard times.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if it was an injury that he had for a while.
We don't know.
Because that just doesn't sit well with me to get jumped, and then all of a sudden, like after the jumping, he's
the jumping is to cover for the injury,
right? But I would like to say it was probably an injury that he already had.
Yeah, man. Let me see here. Prayers to Jay White. Matt, I respect what you said about Bret too. I feel the same way about RVD. Once I heard the full RVD clip, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Like he's saying he doesn't like that kind of wrestling, period, which it makes sense for RVD. Like, it's fine. You could disagree with someone's opinion and still like them. Like, okay. You know what I mean? Was it snowing enough in the hotel room for Bret? April, chill. April is going to be a great month for pay-per-views. Dynasty, WrestleMania, Rebellion, let's go. Absolutely. Jay White is having surgery for his chronic constipation. Really? Oh, goodness. I hope it's not diverticulitis, but thoughts and prayers, man. Hopefully they all come back and we get, like the Gun Club, Juice, and all of them, and they can put them back together because I don't know what was going on with that. We open up, Derek, with a mixed tornado tag match. We went through everything with the Jay White stuff, man. This was a brawl outside. Marina Shafir, bro. I did yell at the fans a little bit at one point during this. Marina Shafir couldn't get Willow up for a power bomb, and Willow just jumped up and put herself to the table. Willow was fantastic. She was probably the MVP of the match, honestly.
Oh, absolutely.
Willow goes through the table. Fans start chanting, "Holy shit! Holy shit!" Now look, my guys. Relax. Everything ain't a holy shit moment. You gotta save that one. It's really good. They started yelling it, but props to them too for at least figuring it out. Willow did a good job in trying to put Marina, like making her look good in all the spots that she could and do everything. It's been a while since we saw Marina in the ring, so yeah. But I think anything was fair for what they're saying, man. But overall, Derek, I don't know. I thought this was a fun match.
This was really good, like you said. Willow was the star of the match throughout the beginning to the end. She was the star of the match. Marina Shafir, props to her, because I get what she was trying to do with that power bomb. People got to understand though, like
she looked tired.
She looked exhausted.
Yeah, and not only that, bro, but Marina Shafir. So I'm jumping to the finish of this, bro. I have to. Marina Shafir D saves Jon Moxley. She pushes him out of the way and eats a house call kick, bro. Swerve hit this. This probably is like top 10 ones that he did in AEW so far. He caught her, and I was like, oh. And then Moxley rolled out to the outside. Willow just pounced him off the apron through a table. And then Willow sees it and Swerve's like, get her.
Right.
A gut wrench powerbomb. Willow gets the win for the squad. I love it. Very well done. Moxley knocks down Swerve, gets in the ring, and then just DDT'd Willow. Like, what? Double arm DDT to Willow. I was like, yo, they're bugging.
Well, at least it wasn't the other DDT. At least he didn't. He had the decency to not give her that DDT. Because that would have been way too much.
Delay Grass says that was a joke, folks. Jay White is not constipated. He's probably sick of the bull, though. You know, I ain't mad at it. Well, who knows what? Who knows? But that's not his injury. LOL. Listen, you put it up there. I'm gonna read it. I didn't know if you had an insider knowledge on if he had like diverticulitis. When you said that, honestly, I was like, man, not again. You know, was Marina wearing wrestling boots? I think she was this time. She wasn't. She didn't do the sock thing like she was doing before. Marina finally got what was coming to her. She got that damn gut wrench power bomb. She got hit with that Ahmed Johnson for sure. We jump backstage, Derek, and we get Dax Harwood. If you miss Collision, bro, I put Collision over big time this week. Go watch Collision. And we'll talk more about their little counter strategies in a minute. But Dax Harwood apologizes to Paul Turner and gives him $10,000 for the fine. He said, Tony, can I give the money to the referee himself for my behavior on Collision? Dax put over the ref's authority. He put his hands on the ref and he went a little too far. He didn't beat up security. Security actually held him down for a second, and then he fought him off, pushed his partner Cash, and he's like, listen, we got to focus. We got a big trios title match for Dynasty. Let's go, brother. Rated FTR. We're about to be the best. We're back. I want $10,000. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
You could, if that's all it takes, I'm in, bro. Give me the 10K, bro. I'll be a ref. I'll be a ref.
That's it.
Let me see here. Fun match. I like that the men and women got physical with each other. You normally don't see that often. Yeah, I thought it was okay. Right. In the context of wrestling, and by the way, let Conrad call it now. If they start talking that craziness, they're gonna be like, see what they do over here? Every week, bro. When you watch Dynamite and Collision, you wait for what's the clip of the week, whether it's a botch, if it's gonna be something that just happened. If it's going to be, oh, look at how slow they're moving. Mm-hmm. They look for something every show to nitpick to death. And I'm sure it happens on the other side too. But please don't do that. I kind of had a touch grass post this morning. Dude, I saw someone broke down the financials of AEW based on rumors. Every time they said it, this person wrote it down and then like did a ledger for them. I was like, bro, get a life. Get a life. I'm not even going to mention the account's name, but I was like, dude, stop pocket watching and worry about yourself. Like,
who has the time?
There's people, man.
Yeah. Go do something productive.
Matt said Dax is bribing refs. Thought Dax was going to stick that check in his mouth and finally turn heel. Please like the vid. Yeah, absolutely. Like the vid, people. Like the vid. Thank you for putting up the link there for Pro Wrestler Shoot and the socials, man. If you guys want to give us a follow, appreciate you, E. Owen Hart Foundation brackets revealed. So that was one of the big cruxes of tonight. Men's and women's tournament brackets. Let's pull them up real quick here. Whoops. Botchamania. All right. So the men's bracket first. Derek, on the left side here, we got Will Ospreay, Kevin Knight, Brody King, Konosuke Takeshita. We have Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher, and Hangman Page versus the Wild Card. Now, I know there's one person that's rumored to be signing with AEW. I don't know when that's going to happen.
Right.
But I don't know. The wild card to me can be two people. I'm going to say Josh Alexander or MJF.
I
don't know if you want to have Josh debut and take a L, but you could have him in a competitive match with Hangman.
Nah, I would go MJF.
All right. So we're looking at this. I don't know, though. Maybe it's someone else. It could be that, too. But to me, Hangman needs to move on. I think Kyle Fletcher moves on.
Yeah.
On the left side, I'm going with Ospreay and then Konosuke Takeshita because you're just going to always get a banger out of those two. Right. Ospreay wins, and I think it's Ospreay and Hangman at Double or Nothing.
I think so.
Fresh matchup, something different. That's just me playing a guessing game. That's just me looking at the bracket.
Well, I mean, I guess the question here that I would have is the feud between Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher over?
I think in AEW, it's always we can revisit this.
Okay. Good. Honestly, I would go. See, like if the feud is over with, then Brody should advance. Because we've already, like, don't get me wrong, like seeing Will Ospreay and Konosuke wrestle is phenomenal, but I don't know. I would like to see Will Ospreay versus Brody King.
It could happen. But see, I feel like you don't want to beat Konosuke. Takeshita's too valuable right now, and he's everywhere. He's kind of more of the international name. Listen, I think Brody King has been derailed because of the injury with Buddy. Like, honestly, they're just like, we're getting you matches. We're going to keep you with reps until he's ready to come back. Then we'll go right back to what we were doing with the tag team.
I get it. But
Jesse asking, is there a way to watch AEW after it's aired, or do I have to wait till they add it to the archives? No, you could watch it on Max probably right now if you type it in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's even a wait period. You just have to search for it. If you try to click on it on the series, it doesn't upload right away. But if you go into it and then you just search for it, it'll pop up.
Let's take it
for sure.
Let's take a gander.
For sure. While Derek's looking that up, we're going to put up the women's bracket as well. Jamie Hayter and Billy Starks on the left side there should be a certified banger. Thunder Rosa, Chris Statlander, I'm with it. Julia Hart, Mercedes Moné, Harley Cameron, and Athena. Let's go. Listen, I'm going to make a weird prediction for the semifinals. I'll keep the women's one. I'll think on this a little more because I'm not too sure who wins this. But I'll say this. I think Athena and Mercedes Moné in the semis ends up being a draw.
Oh, absolutely.
Or you have them miss each other on purpose. To me, you wait until it's all in. Like, you save that match for all in, or you make this a series. Which either way I'm good with. And I don't care if you do it at Ring of Honor or at Double or Nothing.
I say you have them miss each other.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying have Harley Cameron and Julia Hart win?
Yeah.
You could. That would be good Shakaroos, and they cost each other the match. They think they're going to wrestle Double or Nothing. Time limit draw. Then you say all in, all the belts, everything's on the line. Me versus you. Let's do this thing.
Right.
And honestly, if it were up to me, I'd probably have Athena win. Not gonna lie. But that's just me. But Billy Starks could upset people in this. Jamie Hayter has a reason to get her championship back. So Thunder Rosa is the same story. And Statlander has been on this crusade to become a champion again, too. Very interesting things in here. You found it, right? It's up there already.
Yeah, it should be up there.
He said weird. Okay. Yeah, I think it just takes whoever it is a second to put it into the series part, Jesse. But
no, it's up there.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
I know
it
goes when the show's over, you can watch it immediately. We checked that in the beginning.
Yeah, it's super quick. It's right in. It says right in the replays. It says you go down to AEW Dynamite April 2nd replay.
Eric thinks it's going to be Jamie and Mercedes in the finals. I don't think Mercedes makes it to the finals. I don't think her or Athena will.
No, I think they have to cost each other.
Yeah. I thought Jamie was leaving. Not that I heard of. Not that I heard of at all. But if you guys got some news, please feel free to send it to me.
Honestly, that wouldn't be in her best interest. But
we find out that they added 2 matches to the card. We'll talk about those momentarily because I want to get into the next match. Timeless Toni Storm and Penelope Ford. Timeless Toni Storm is fantastic. Penelope Ford is out there. Toni Storm bit Penelope's lip at one point.
Yeah, that was
Hannibal Lecter like.
Yeah. But hello, Clarice.
With a nice Chianti. Been on my 90s movies kick, man. I told Derek, man, I watched all them clips from that, man. I couldn't, man. The imagery in that movie is great, bro. Like the telegraph of how it's all set up, man. If you haven't watched Silence of the Lambs in a minute, man, go check that out, man.
Yo, side note, Silence of the Lambs. Yo, I promise you, bro, I don't think there's ever been a movie that had one scene that actually really scared me, bro. Like the scene where they had him up in the building and he hung the dude up.
You're talking about To Get Out?
Yeah.
I was more scared when he got up, bro. I was like, hey, yo.
Nah, bro.
Yo, chill. Let's not spoil this for the young folks. They may not have seen it. Go watch Silence of the Lambs,
Yeah,
bro.
go watch that.
Good thriller.
Very, very good thriller. Shout out to Anthony Hopkins.
No shout outs. Man, it's scary. Toni Storm hits Storm Zero for the win. After the match, Megan Bayne comes out. And let me tell you.
Megan Bayne was looking
inappropriate, Derek. But yes.
No,
I know.
Castle.
I know, but I gotta be the straight man here. I gotta keep it serious. Megan Bayne, man, she might do it. I don't know. She hasn't lost yet. Coming off with that goddess look.
Yeah,
she looked the part.
She did.
You don't have to. I'm fine either way. Honestly, I don't care who wins that match. Like, and I don't mean it as in I don't care. We good either way is what I'm saying.
Yeah. If either one of them wins, I will accept whatever the outcome is. Although I will say I do feel like it's a little early to have Megan Bayne win right now. But I get it if she does because of how the pay-per-view fell.
Right.
But had this not been a pay-per-view, I would say Toni Storm holds that edge until we get to the right pay-per-view for Megan Bayne to take that off.
We could do that as well. We'll get into predictions later on that. Swerve is backstage. Willow's getting worked on. And the doctor is checking her neck after that DDT that we mentioned earlier. And Swerve says that he will get his hands on Jon Moxley tonight. He's saying this to Renee Paquette. And he says, I will get my hands on Jon Moxley tonight before the night is over. Mark my words. And Renee seemingly did not care about her husband or this whole situation.
Mark him.
She was, she tried to remain unbiased.
El neutral.
Now, today, we had some all-in announcements, folks. I'm pretty excited for this.
We going?
So, no, bro. No. There were tickets on the bottom of the floor, though.
See?
I mean, they were affordable.
See?
Yeah, but we'll be sitting in the back. I don't know about Texas, bro.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if Texas is going to feel us.
Nah, probably not.
Shut yo. Click, clap. My bad.
No, what was that, boy?
All in Texas week, July 9th through 12th. AEW allinTexas.com for those listening on audio. Dynamite, Wednesday, 7 p.m., Curtis Caldwell Center, Garland, Texas. We got Collision, Thursday, 7 p.m., Curtis Caldwell Center, Garland, Texas. So we got 2 shows. StarCast is happening that weekend, Friday, Saturday, at the Sheraton Arlington in Arlington, Texas. Death Before Dishonor, bro. They had a little sweet like shield thing with it. That is going to be happening Friday, 7 p.m. I'm interested in checking that show out. Hopefully they build to a really big card. And then we have All in Texas, Saturday, 2 p.m. Get there, Globe Life Field. And it was announced that they are countering WWE's counter programming with, they said they're doing Saturday night's main event. Well, we're going on at 3 p.m. I like that until you hear about Saturday afternoon main event.
Right.
Listen, this is business. They're gonna be beefing like this, but
yeah,
I'm just saying, cool. I thought it was a smart move to go on early, and I can go to bed at a decent hour. So yeah, cool. We got a mid-afternoon thing to do, and then right when it's getting dark out, I'm sure me and Derek will be doing a review for you at some point in time. Hopefully that day.
Arlington.
Don't be lying, Derek. That's baseball season too, so I know you about to be out in these streets.
July
12th.
Let me see.
Yeah, here we go. Here comes the bullshiggity. Let me get a co-host ready.
Hold on.
They did have some cool picture set up already for the shows July 9th and July 10th. That's there for you. And let me see here what we got. The people saying, you've got to give the people what they want.
I'm in town.
Megan Bayne wins in a squash. The crowd goes silent. I think you got to have a competitive match. I don't know if you can.
You know what?
That.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that.
Renee and his mama or Alfred Pennyworth. If Mox is writing checks, he better cash them on his own. Waiting for WWE to book shows around Texas that week. It's already done, good sir. Where in the hell was Willow getting examined? A broom closet?
Yeah,
Derek said the same thing. Yo, listen. They run in smaller arenas, bro. Chill. Gotta let it happen, man. They needed privacy, maybe.
Hey,
HIPAA.
Listen, I respect this.
Matt says Saturday morning main event. Good day, everyone. WWE about to have a 3-hour pre-show, new vault premiering. Yo, Booker just put that Vlad dude on blast. I'm out, man. I don't want to hear any more about this. You better worry about others. He should have put other people on blast to do background checks.
Right.
Hub says, Europe, good to be here to discuss AEW. Good show, but got to be careful with intergender attacks. Fine line between good TV and cringe.
No. See, I was waiting for somebody to say that. We can't do that. We can't do that. Hubs, you my guy, but we can't do that, bro. Because then we got to talk about the back in the days with WWE.
Here he
we
goes.
We didn't say it back then, so we can't say it now. I don't want to hear it.
Well, hold on. Just because something was bad back then doesn't mean you do it now.
No.
I think times change.
See, we're going to go with that generational crap. I don't want to hear that, too.
I'm just saying, bro.
I don't want to hear it.
Back in the day, they let kids smoke cigarettes and do work in the streets, too. How you doing? Do you pay taxes, sir? Like, you can't. That's different, bro. That is different.
We're not touching that.
So
we're not touching that.
Oh, okay. All right. You see, I'm about to put you in a pickle. So you offer children working again.
Hey, listen.
Oh, you can fit in that little hole. Put that dynamite in there. Yeah. Okay. See, terrible.
Nah, bro. I can't get with that. If anybody's gonna complain about it, then we got to talk about it back then.
I mean, they do it on both. Like, is it bad when it goes the other way too? Was it bad when Willow knocked him through the table too?
No, it's not bad when Willow knocked Moxley through the table, but when Moxley put Willow into the DDT, now it's bad.
I'm just saying.
Nah, bro, I don't want to hear it.
I'm just saying, bro.
Then we gotta talk about Jeff Jarrett.
We will not be doing that. Also, we had the Hurt Syndicate come out. MVP and Bobby Lashley Shelton apparently had flight issues or something they made up. So they make their way down to the ring. Here comes MJF to cut them off immediately, trying to suck up and get in the good graces, and Lashley's still not feeling him. Not feeling him. MVP walked away, though, and he told him, you need to prove yourself to us. I don't know what that means for young Maxwell, but he's going to have to figure it out because they hurt people. As they were leaving, here come Big Bill and Brian Keith, the current challengers for the tag titles. They face, it doesn't matter because it was a squash match. Big Bill chokeslammed someone, and Big Bill got to do all the talking this week. They didn't have MVP interrupt him. He didn't crush him on the mic or nothing. He didn't say anything. I like it. The match is made. Tag title match this Sunday. I don't have a graphic for it yet, but we heard Syndicate, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We keep it a buck on that. So there you go. Mark that prediction down, everybody.
Although I will say, Big Bill does not take a pen.
Right? He's the greatest TNA champion of all time because he booked it that way, Jeff Jarrett. Now, he had other people in creative. He might have just told him what's going down. Jeff Jarrett was a menace with guitar shots. All right, Beetlejuice.
That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna address it this in this generation, we need to address the last generation. Yeah. Everybody
Derek, it's too late to be.
Nah, bro. No. Everybody gets fickle about some dumb stuff.
No,
dude.
Derek, that doesn't even make sense what you're saying.
Yes, it does.
No, what do you want to hold Derek's like, let's go back and talk to 80-year-olds. They don't care anymore. They did the damage at that point.
It don't matter. Did we complain about it back then?
Yes, that's why the laws changed.
Who complained about it?
Bro, because you can't be taxing kids.
No, I'm talking about the inner
but stuff changes though. The views and perception of society changes.
Yeah, because society got oh my god.
Yeah, Derek's an old man. We're not listening to anything he's got to say.
Society has gotten soft, dude.
We find out that there's going to be a tag match on Collision. Athena's teaming up with Julia Hart on Collision to take on Mercedes Moné and Harley Cameron. That should be a fun one. Now, we get into the next match here. What was it? Will Ospreay and Kevin Knight. So I had to sorry these graphics look like this, but shout out to Tony Khan. Will Ospreay and Kevin Knight versus Blake Christian and Lee Johnson. I like Blake Christian and Lee Johnson a lot.
Are they going to be an official tag team?
I think so, but Lee Johnson was with EJ before that, and I think they kind of like changed plans. EJ someone they have a lot of like hope for, and they want to do stuff with, but I don't think they figured out what do you want to do with him yet.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then make these two a tag team.
They could. They've been on TV a lot, and I think Blake Johnson's more than, I said Blake Johnson. Blake Christian's more than ready, and Lee Johnson's been on TV with Cody and such. I like them just popping up here and there. Maybe they need to be mainstays in Ring of Honor in the television title division or in the tag division over there, but it's going down right now. Let them rock. But I thought this was a fine match. Ospreay basically, this match was really meant to showcase Kevin Knight as far as what he could do. Kevin Knight looked great, $1 million out there, hits a springboard clothesline for the big dub. I love it. And then it is announced that he is going to be facing Will Ospreay at Dynasty. So remember, if we go back to the tournament bracket, Will Ospreay, Kevin Knight is happening at Dynasty, the opening match. We will talk about that later. More on that in a few minutes here. After we go to see the Ops, they're backstage. Samoa Joe cuts a promo. We're going to be at Dynasty. We're going to be watching everyone. Don't let us catch you lacking. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. I don't know where they're going with the Ops. I think they're kind of floating in water, trying to figure out who they're going to feud with or what they're going to do next. But they're all right. Let me see. Derek, times has changed. It was wrong back in the day. That's why I stopped. 1999 and 2025 are different worlds.
So we complain about it.
Derek, what are you talking about, man? You trying to tear up the Constitution?
Dude, what? No, bro. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, you people act like they were getting beat on.
Who? Oh, the wrestler. I mean,
dude.
Yo, listen, wrestling is weird.
Would you feel the same?
Yo, Derek, why are you trying to get us canceled, bro?
I'm not
ending this conversation.
I'm not. I'm just saying. Would you feel the same if the so treat it like
Derek trying to get me ruined?
Nah, bro. Shit. Like, dude, this world is too soft for me, bro. I can't.
End this.
I can't.
End this. Put a pin in it. All right. Moving on. Brody King, Lance Archer was another match we had tonight. This was a house fight. There was a Don Callis lookalike in the crowd. What are you people doing here? Who decided, like, I'm going to a wrestling show and I want to dress up like Don Callis?
I feel like there's a story behind that.
No, there's no story. These are people just being weird.
No, because Don Callis, Jeff said something to him.
Yeah, someone had a bald cap and an ugly crayon. He was being a heel.
Yeah, nah, bro. I think there's a story behind that. Because that's the second time that dude's been there. That's the same dude from the last time.
Let's see here. I don't know, man. I'm not believing that. But I think more people are going to start dressing up like if it's going to get them attention from the wrestler or the manager. Brody King wins with a lariat. He daggone sure wasn't doing no gonzo bomb to Lance Archer. Brody King gets the win. Callis left upset. Once again, this is another situation of tag partner got injured because it allegedly was supposed to be him and Brian Cage in the tag title match.
Right.
With the injury, they're getting Lance Archer on TV, getting reps, but you're losing. Same thing, same situation Brody's in. Like I said, tag division's hurting right now, man. They got to try to get healthy again here. Let me see here. Go. I'm letting y'all argue about this in here. I'm done with this conversation. I want more Lee Johnson and Blake Christian. TK better not have Kevin Knight eating a bunch of pins. Someone's got to eat the pins though, T-Ferg. We can't put like, yo, you ain't losing. People got to lose. You can see where people are going to be slotted from the get-go. I don't think he's beating Will. I'm just going to spoiler alert.
No, he's not.
But that doesn't mean he's going to be a bad wrestler or anything. You can still have him in a good showing.
No, I definitely think he'll be a great wrestler.
Yeah.
Just from his debut the other night.
Yeah, he'll be fine. But I'm just saying, sometimes you're going to have to eat some of those pins. Let me see. Soon we have a young group of people dressing like Don Callis, like how fans dress in suits with the Horsemen. Oh, Lordy. Wearing bald caps, walking out there with that ugly marker spot on his head. They bugging. He gonna do what Jay White was gonna do. Commander had to do the same thing in the Continental Classic. Yeah, you need those people in there. You can't. That's why you can't have 16 great wrestlers, because everyone's not trying to take pins, or you're trying to protect other people and do other things. It's wrestling stuff, man. I'm not too worried about it, but I get the concern. Like, you don't want people just eating pins and taking L's and see ya. Collision, man. We got Powerhouse Hobbs and Tomohiro Ishii teaming up against Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita. We got Speedball Mike Bailey taking on Drag Listico. We got Top Flight taking on Crew. Cash Wheeler versus Pac, and Mercedes Moné taking on Mercedes Moné and Harley Cameron taking on Athena and Julia Hart for Collision. Collision looks like it's going to be straight up fire this week. Like I said, Collision's been much, much better in my opinion. If you're watching on a weekly basis, pretty good stuff. So check it out if you have it in a minute. We get to the main event. Cope. Actually, I wrote Adam Copeland in my notes here, so he'd be mad, I think. Taking on Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio's a beast, bro. This dude's very underrated.
He is.
Man, I don't know how much longer he wants to do this, but brother still got that strength, man. He did a power slam on Cope on the apron and then threw him in the crowd and then wanted to count out. I was like, if this man don't get his, I'm playing the season mode video game and trying to get these wins quick, what is this, bro? Throw him up the ramp, get that count out victory. That's what they were going for here. So they do all that to just see Spear. Cope gets the win on this day. And we'll see what's going to happen at the pay-per-view. This leads to a backstage segment, Derek, where they cut away. It's Swerve backstage looking for Moxley. And then here comes Hangman. And then all of a sudden security's like, oh, I hear him. They run out and they start yelling at each other. I hate you. I don't like you. Well, you did this. You invaded my house. You burned my house down. And I deserved it. And Hangman said, wait, what did you say? I deserved it. And then they kind of had this like mutual agreement. And Hangman walked away. I don't know if I trust this fully yet still.
Well, walked away like Nanny McPhee.
Walked away, bro. So after he walks away, Moxley and the boys were waiting for him. A jumping is about to occur.
Yes.
There was debris all backstage. The only time I ever get to use this word. Throws Swerve into a mirror. Yuta, Captain Planet, go clean those shards up. He puts them in a bucket and they carry him out to the ring. Out in the ring, Yuta dumps the bucket and glass shards are all on the ring. And they powerbomb Swerve onto the glass, bro. Swerve's got glass in his back, and he gets up, and Moxley can't believe it. He's standing there with the glass in his back, and he's like hulking up, and that's how we go off the air for Dynamite. What do we think, man?
I'm rocking with it. It was good.
I had no issues with how they did the show tonight.
Everything on this show tonight was good. Everything was good. Like from start to finish. Even with the mixed tag match, I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was a great match. And like I said, no way, shape, or form am I condoning abuse. But what I'm saying is, you can't be soft to that. If they agree to put themselves into that and they're not being habitually abused.
Are you talking about the glass and all that, and the tacks,
the
nails?
I'm talking about like with the mixed tag match.
Oh my God! Why are we back on this?
No, what I'm saying is like if they're not like habitually being abused, like the rules still apply. Like the men wouldn't touch it. Like, okay, so
Hub left you a good comment at 10:55.
Swerve gave house call to
Marina
Shafir. Mox gave was it Death Rider or
Paradigm Shift
to Willow. Throughout this whole match, neither one of those women got beat on. All I'm saying is you can't
listen. I looked in the comments. Wrestling's fake till it's not fake to people. That's what I always say. Like, you know, people say that, and I don't like using the F word, fake, but people like to use that word until it's something else, you know, like, okay, Well, it's up to you. We got Dynasty happening this Sunday, April 6th, Philadelphia, PA. Let's run it down, man. How can you watch? You got Amazon Prime Video for the United States, Canada, and United Kingdom. North America and internationally, Triller TV is your best bet. YouTube also carries the show. I did not know that. North America International, payperview.com, cable and satellite, David Buster's, and Main Event in Australia.
Really? Dave and Buster's?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm sure they probably do it for like the big showings. Watch on the big screen. Let's see what we got in here. So we mentioned the tag title match. We don't have a graphic for it yet. I'll have it by the time it's Monday for Clash of the Podcast, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Be there so we could talk about this. Dynasty, man. Trios Championship, Death Riders, rated FTR. Derek, who you liking in this?
I wanted rated FTR to win this, but the way that they're playing the somewhat of a dissension between the group, Death Riders keep the titles.
Yeah, they have to. FTR needs to turn.
Yeah.
And Cope's the one who's getting the beating.
Yeah.
It's going to be Cope and Christian versus FTR by All In, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me. How they get there, how they do it, I don't know, but I think that's the move. That's the wave. That's what you got to do. We have a TNT Championship match. Once again, as I told Hubs, this defies wrestling logic because why wouldn't you do this for all the matches? No time limit, no outside interference. Daniel Garcia, Adam Cole. What do you think? You go new champ and new, or do you keep it with Daniel Garcia?
Let's shake things up. Let's go new champ.
I don't think it hurts. Like, I think Hubs went with Garcia, but I'm okay with that. Like, I don't mind. You don't need to keep things the same, and Garcia can chase, do something different, you know? I'm okay with it. I know people are gonna, I saw I think Deanna had said something about the shiny new toy thing. All companies are gonna feel like that. Trust me. Like,
yeah,
because
I don't know. I mean, because even if he does lose the belt to Adam Cole, I don't see it hurting him.
it shouldn't.
I don't see it hurting at all, because then it just gives him more motivation to go back and try and get it back.
One would hope.
Yes, one would hope, but yeah, I say Adam Cole wins.
I concur. That's my prediction, at least, even though it's a tough one to call. Will Ospreay, Kevin Knight, Owen Hart quarterfinal for the tournament here. I say we move here. Thank you, Matt, for the title graphic. Will Ospreay, Kevin Knight. I got Will winning this.
Yeah, I got at least 10 kickouts
From Will?
From both of them.
Is that a shot?
Like together.
It's a lot. But I think they're gonna have a fine match, though.
Well, because the reason why I say that is because I don't think Will Ospreay is gonna want to get in the ring and say, "All right,
I'm about to crush you."
Yeah.
No.
Will Ospreay doesn't seem like that kind of person.
That you can't do. Like CT Ferg, that to me, I'd be like, yeah, that's unacceptable. Like, you can't just beat him like that. Even though some people are gonna argue he should sometimes beat people like that, but
No.
Not Kevin Knight.
Not in the style or way that Will Ospreay is right now. Now, if he was heel, okay, maybe.
Matt said it best. Ospreay wins, but it'll be another Kevin Knight showcase. That's exactly what he needs to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like 10 kickouts between the both of them.
Right. Matt says, I think Cole wins, but I think Fletcher's getting that title before the year is up. I could see that too. Kyle Fletcher probably deserves that championship on the real.
Yeah.
We talked about this one earlier. Toni Storm, Megan Bayne, Derek. What do you think here?
I love Toni.
I'm going with Toni, I think. Toni's my pick.
I don't know, bro. How many times did they wrestle each other?
In tags and stuff?
No, singles.
None. I don't think they've wrestled each other yet.
Okay, so if they haven't wrestled each other,
is this the Brock Lesnar push for her? Like, you remember when Brock first came in and he beat everybody? Like, is that the push they're giving her, or is this the timeless Toni Storm deserves it? Like, let's just keep it on her. And, like, you made it this far, and then her story is she came but so close.
See, this goes back to what I said before. This would not, had they wrestled one-on-one before numerous times, then I would say Megan Bayne. but they haven't, so I have to go with Toni Storm.
Yeah, Matt's calling Toni wins via small package.
See, I wouldn't even go that far. I think it has to be. I think it has to be a disqualification.
Really, but then you got to do a rematch. I think then on TV or something, or at least in the build up here. I don't know. This could go either way.
Well, I say the reason why I say it has to be a disqualification because Megan Bayne has to win. She's supposed to be the next one to win.
Yeah, but Toni just won the belt, though. You got to think that wasn't that long ago. Revolution was only a month ago.
Right, but then, do you have Toni Storm just beat her? Because then at that point in time, Toni could just say, "Oh, I beat you. I'm done with you."
Yeah, I got you by luck. Get to the back of the line and earn another title shot. Then you got to build her up again.
Right, but then
that's wrestling.
I get it, but why take the time to build her up just to?
Maybe you're gonna start in the TBS. You're the leader of this now. You know, like you mix up the divisions because now you're gonna be like, well, let's move Mercedes up. Who's gonna take Mercedes' spot? You're here now. You go over there. You and Athena will run this over here for a little bit. You got to mix it up.
I get it, but the way that they built Megan Bayne up so far, I don't know if I agree with that.
He said Toni's got to win. Don't be silly. Yeah, but I don't know though. They might. Like I said, I think they like her a lot. They pushed her pretty quick to the top. So we'll see. Who's your pick?
Based off of how everything is going, it's gonna be Toni.
Okay. Triple threat match, AEW International Championship. I already got my pick in for this. I know who's going to win, but this is going to be a fun match. It's got to be Kenny, bro. There's no way. You got to do Kenny Okada. Kenny Omega is not losing until All In at the earliest, and he might win that too. We don't know.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, Sway.
I don't know, but you did a lot of pushing with
Ricochet. Derek, I want you to go back to December, bro. Stop this bullshit right now. Derek, you're pissing me off tonight. Cut the bullshit. Ricochet's not winning shit. Ricochet's here to take the pin to protect Speedball. But Speedball wants to get in there and mix it up with Kenny. So Speedball, you get what you want. Ricochet, you're in the mix. Ricochet, I think, is going to be the TNT champion. That's another person, though. When you're like, who's going to be the champ eventually? Write it down, Matt. I think Ricochet going to end up with that TNT title as well.
Yeah.
I think they can trade that bad boy around. But some type of championship's coming to Ricochet sooner rather than later. It might even be the Ring of Honor title. But he's going to have a belt soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Kenny wins. I think he pins Ricochet.
Yeah.
Because it's Ricochet. And they make him a dork. Omega, if the Okada match wasn't looming, I would say Ricochet's winning it. Not yet. Not time yet. That match is happening. And then here we go with this one, man. John Moxley, Swerve Strickland. I'm nervous about this one because I was very confident. I'm like, I know Swerve needs to win, but I don't know if they're gonna do it, bro. Because they got a lot of X factors in here too that says like, well, Moxley can win. Because to me, the winner of the Owens got to be Ospreay, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Ospreay All In. Now you got two stories you could tell. This is how deep the stories are right now with AEW. You could have John Moxley versus Will Ospreay. Ospreay gets to save the day. You could tell the story of Swerve wins. He goes through people, and then he's there, and he faces Hangman. That could be another story on the other side of the bracket. Or you could do the story of our rematch for Forbidden Door. Can you make it happen? Where's Forbidden Door after this? To me, and this is why Will needs to win, because it's going to be in England.
Right.
And you're also being counter-programmed in England.
Right.
So for August, you may want a strong champion up in there. There you go.
Yeah.
Knowing me, I'd probably pull a double fumble Ruski here and be like, you know what? Will loses in his home country, or not in his home country. Will loses at All In Texas, demands a rematch at Forbidden Door. Then you have him win there. You could do that too. Like I said, the possibilities are endless, truthfully, with this. But I'm worried like Hangman might come out and cost Swerve and just be like, I didn't forgive you. I thought about it more. I hate you. You could do that. You could have them team up. I don't know where they're going with this. They've left everything where you can speculate, Derek.
Well, the problem for me is if you have after they had their little interaction, I don't see why Hangman would continue. I don't see why he would.
Well, he wants to be champ. That's the one thing that's always going to meet people. Like,
right,
you're in my way.
But why would he continue to disrupt
Swerve? Why did he believe him? You weren't sorry. That's all he's got to say. Game over. It's back on. You weren't sorry. You just said that so I didn't kick your ass that night.
I guess, but I don't know. Swerve had the look on his face like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, and I did deserve that.
Right. Hangman could possibly help Swerve win the title. Ooh, see? You see what I'm saying? Like, you could just mix this up so many ways. Stop the Death Riders. The Cowboy makes the save because that's Hangman's character. Like, I'm here.
I still feel like the Death Rider run has to be stopped by somebody else. I don't know who, though.
You gonna wait for Will? And then what do you do? Swerve's got to have a big match. So then what's his big match? MJF? I don't know.
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like there's higher stakes for someone to stop the Death Rider situation.
I hope we're not waiting for Darby, bro. We can't wait.
No, it's not. It's not Darby. It's not Darby.
But at that point, I'm like, well, are we waiting until July? If you make it past May, it's over. Like, then we're waiting until July, probably. Is it Danielson? Like, I don't know what you're waiting for. Clown yelled Eddie Kingston.
No.
Well, Eddie does make sense in a way. He's on his redemption. He done got messed up, and maybe he could say, like, yo, I finally see it, and I got to stop you, bro. You've been wilding. Like, the end. T-Ferg says, if Mox loses the world title and the Death Riders lose the trios belts, do they all break up and go their separate ways? I don't think so. This is what I've been telling people, though. The Death Riders lose, and everybody's like, yeah, they should lose. Yeah, they should lose. But then what happens to everyone else? Like, you're going to kill the stuff that's going on with Marina Shafir. I think she's kind of leveled up a little bit to where I'm like, okay.
She has leveled up. This
you're going to hurt Yuta because now you're stagnant. You're making Yuta stagnant. You're going to hurt Claudio in the little bit of meantime as well. And then Pac, Pac disappears and goes in and out anyway. Moxley will probably be fine, take some time off and then come back. But what was the point of the group then?
Right. Well, I mean, like this is what I said the last time, where it has to be like the devil's advocate situation.
Oh, here he goes.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't know who has to do it, but I just don't feel like it's meant to be Swerve. I don't know, bro. I gotta figure it out because for some reason I like it's not sitting well with me to say Swerve should win.
This is hate, bro. So you picking Moxley?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this man picked John Moxley to win. I'm going Swerve. I'm going with my heart. I'll probably, if you're right, I'll probably be mad, but I'll punch air another time. Yo, Monday Clash. If you're looking for the Dynasty review, that's where it will be. He always said Claudio was a liar and he was the one who attacked Brian. Mox and him were the frenemies. Kingston is the hero needed as a transition. Like I said, I think Mox is going to end up in different feuds to where he's the person. Like, I think that's a long-term feud what Clown brought up, but I think you'll end up getting like Moxley and Danielson, Moxley and Darby, because Darby's never beat him, and then you got Moxley Kingston. So he's got programs he can run after this.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So he's lined up. But listen, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna save you guys some time. Looks like everyone's getting tired. I'm getting tired. Make sure you guys check us out, man. On Monday, Clash of the Podcast Dynasty review. Me and Derek will be back next Wednesday for another Dynamite stream to catch all the fallout from Dynasty. Make sure you are tuned in and locked in. We appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for getting us to number 10 on FeedSpot's wrestling podcast list. All love, man. Leave a 5-star review. Show us love on the audios and catch us on the next one. For myself and the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode.